Sanders dodges questions about FBI investigation. I'm glad that you're interested in the fact. Senator Bernie Sanders refused to answer when asked Monday about the FBI investigation centered around his wife, Jane Sanders, instead replying with an unrelated comment regarding the Senate Republicans' health care legislation. Bernie Sanders diverted the reporter's initial question about the FBI investigation by asking her which outlet she represented.
Senator Bernie Sanders refused multiple times to answer questions from Fox News Senate producer Kara Rowland about the FBI investigation that has reportedly come to focus on Sanders' wife, Jane.
Where are you from? Fox News. Okay. CBS is reporting on this. Politico is reporting on this. Do you still believe it's politically motivated, sir?
Well, I'm glad that you're interested in the fact that the Republican leadership is proposing legislation which would throw millions of people off of health insurance.
The case centers on Jane Sanders' tenure as president of Vermont's Burlington College from 2004 to 2011, and a loan application she filed in 2010 to help the school expand. Published reports allege Sanders claimed $2.6 million in pledges, but as the college spiraled into bankruptcy, Sanders reportedly raised less than $700,000, leading the Trump campaign chair in Vermont, Brady Tunsing, to ask federal prosecutors and banking regulators to investigate what he termed apparent federal bank fraud.
I have seen public records documents that show that an investigation has been started. Those records were with the Vermont Department of Education, where the U.S. prosecutors were asking the Department of Education to preserve records as part of their investigation.
Senator Sanders' campaign manager, Jeff Weaver, did not respond to Fox News' request for comment, but he told Politico the couple has hired Richard Cassidy, a well-regarded Vermont lawyer and Sanders' superdelegate, and Lawrence Robbins, a Washington attorney whose clients have included Scooter Libby, the chief of staff to Vice President Cheney, who was convicted in the Valerie Plame case. Democratic Party activists discounted the case hurting Senator Sanders politically, at least for now.
He's going to get a big benefit of the doubt, particularly with his supporters.
Senator Sanders' Senate staff did not respond to multiple requests for comment either. Asked about this case by a local Vermont reporter last month, the senator called it nonsense and noted.
Yeah, and he went back to dissing the Republicans again. The reporter readdressed the topic, asking the senator if he thought the investigation was politically motivated. I'm glad that you're interested in the fact that the Republican leadership is proposing legislation which would throw millions of people off of health insurance, Sanders replied. Really, Sanders? Sanders was asked again about the investigation Monday, this time by an Associated Press reporter during a press conference about community health centers. No, that's not what I'm talking about today, Sanders reported. How convenient. CBS News reported that the senator and his wife have employed prominent defense attorney in the midst of an FBI investigation into a loan that Jane Sanders obtained to expand Burlington College while she was its president. Top Sanders advisor Jeff Weaver told CBS News that the lawyers were hired to defend the couple against a January 2016 legal complaint accusing Jane Sanders of misrepresenting donor levels when she applied for a $10 million loan in 2010 for People's United Bank to purchase 33 acres of land for Burlington College. The prosecutors could also be investigating whether Senator Sanders' office inappropriately influenced the bank so they would approve the loan according to Politico, which he did. Senator Sanders began avoiding questions about the FBI investigation during an interview with local TV reporter early last month when he was asked about the matter. A reporter said that's an implication, and from at least one individual, an explicit argument that when they called for an investigation into Burlington College, that you used your influence to secure a loan from People's United. Senator Sanders cut him off in the middle of his sentence. He later responded, well, as you know, it would be improper. This implication came from Donald Trump's campaign manager in Vermont. Let me leave it at that because it would be improper at this point for me to say anything more. Really, Mr. Sanders? You can dish it out, but you can't take it. No, this is all coming into play right now. It's all going to come into play. You're in trouble, and so is your wife. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.